is PAL only, says Solar Flare. Also, YouTube Metroid Prime 1 100% ending. You need to see that before Metroid Prime 2. I shall do so. Congrats OTG on beating the only game I've ever speedrun. 2 hours and 11 minutes is my personal best. Fucking hell, dude, nice. I assume that's actual time as well, not in-game time. So that's pretty fucking slick, dude. Very, very good. Fantastic game. Really, really good. Like I say, when people were worried that I'd not... I don't blame them for being worried. There is a precedent even, of, like, if a game goes more than a couple of months, or, like, more than a month or so... I never did this bit. It's Metroid Prime Other. It's like fucking second or third one, isn't it? Has to be. Yeah, the doors look slightly different, and that wasn't in-game either. What's going on here? Not actually absorb what's going off on this little intro bit. But, oh shit, what was I saying about now? What was I talking about? I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about there now. Oh yeah, like I said, there's been a history of it. If it's been more than a month, chances are it's probably not going back and getting finished. If it's been more than a month between records, stuff like that, certainly, it's not a guarantee, but certainly if it's been a couple of months or whatever like that. So I can see why people might have thought that, but I was like, there's no fucking chance I ain't finishing that. Number one, the amount of hate that's gonna come down on me if I don't finish it is huge. Secondly, I fucking love the game. I mean, I was swooning over this game the entire time I was playing it. It was fucking great. FPS plus Metroidvania, or Super Metroid kind of formula, but let's not open that topic. You know, FPS, Metroid fucking Vania and shit like that, you know, fucking great. Metroid and FPS, but still plays like a Metroid game. That's fucking awesome. That was guaranteed to be up my alley. I don't know why I never thought it would have been in the past. Guaranteed to be up my alley. If you love Metroid games, and you love first-person games, then what the fuck is wrong with this? I would struggle to find a negative with it. Except maybe you can't use it with mouse and keyboard, maybe that could be a negative, but... considering it was never released on a fucking mouse and keyboard platform, then it's not really an issue as such. Certainly nothing you could hold against the game. Very, very good. It looked... For how old the game is, and it's the first... You could tell, like... This must be 2 or 3. And obviously there'll be a graphic upgrade between the different Metroid Prime games, but I thought it looked really nice. Really nice artistic style to it and everything. The music was phenomenal. Really, whoever is the composer of that did a fucking excellent job. Very atmospheric, and some of the classic tunes remixed and done, like, really, really nice. Music was awesome. And the graphics hold up really well. The Wii motion controls actually work very well. You lose tracking from it time to time, but if you were sat on a sofa and you were playing it on a TV, it'd be absolutely fine. It's not a problem. It's because I'm so close to the monitor that it becomes a slight problem, but still not enough to get in the way of it being a fun and quite unique way of controlling it. Like I say, almost like a light gun game in first person. So if you like light gun games, I'd definitely recommend the Wiimote for Metroid Prime. Very good. Like I say, people are saying like, oh, the GameCube pad will be like more precise, and I bet it's pretty damn good on the GameCube pad. I bet it's solid as fuck. But the Wiimote, like I said, I've not played it on the GameCube pad, but the Wiimote was certainly very solid, very fun and unique and different. It made it for like a different experience. It was very good. Can't say I've ever played a first-person game that was mechanically even like Metroid Prime in regards to, you know, how it handles itself and, you know, being like Metroidvania but in first person. Never played a first person game like that. Factor in the motion controls and shit, and it's a very unique experience. Factor in that you've got 3 Metroid Primes on one fucking disc, and it's amazing. Absolutely great. I can see why people have loved the shit out of that game and speedrun it over the years and recommend it highly. So I'd certainly recommend it highly. Very, 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 very good. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, is there any pacing problems with the game? Not really. Does the game outstay its welcome? It's like, it's a 22-hour... Well, for me, it was 22 hours of in-game time. It wasn't actually 22 hours of playing. But even if you want to say, like, just call it, like, 20 hours, roughly. Like, it was probably closer to 18 or 19, but let's just call it 20 hours. Did it outstay its welcome? I know many games that outstayed the welcome within, like, 8 hours. Tops. That was 20-odd hours, and I don't think that overstayed its welcome. I can imagine, by the point it gets to where you have to collect all the artifacts, for some people, at that point, that's starting to be kind of like the game's outstayed its welcome a little bit, but to me, it didn't feel like that. It really didn't. It felt like a quality fucking game rammed with plenty of fucking hours. Certainly seems to have some replayability to it. Metroid games always do, and they've got that speedrunning element to them as well. Not with the motion controls. Maybe not speedrun it with the motion controls. That'd have to be with the pad, no doubt. But very, very solid. Great value. Even if you paid full price for it when it came out, still great value. I did not expect over 20 hours out of Metroid Prime 1. And isn't Metroid Prime 1 the shortest of the Metroid Primes? So, holy shit, I'm gonna get some fucking time out of, like, Metroid Prime Trilogy. Serious fucking time. I am seriously, like I said, I always like to be completely fair in the semi-review of the game at the end of the HTSF nowadays and stuff, like, because the positive points I've probably stated over and over quite a lot throughout. So it's just a recap of the positive points, but I also try to, like, say, was there anything negative in there? Was there anything that I didn't like? And I'm struggling. What would I say I didn't like? You know, the only thing I can think of was the AI was a little bit screwy with the ghosts. The ghosts were a little bit... See, that was the mechanic of them, though. They were meant to be a bit... They were meant to slow the fights down by, you know, phasing out. Like, zoning out so you can't get them and then they come back in again. That's fine, normal. That's part of the mechanic of the ghost. I don't think that's a problem. It was only slightly annoying when the AI was getting a bit stuck and the one actually being aggressive towards you. They were, like, teleporting in, thinking they could shoot you or do something, but then actually couldn't, and by the time you'd get to them, it was like, you know, they were phasing out again. Oh, but Falcon says there, you could have used the X-ray visor for ghosts. That is actually 100% valid. I completely forgot about that. So I could have slapped on the X-ray visor and just hunted them down myself. That was daft of me, and fair enough. So yeah, even the slight gripe that the AI gets a little bit confused around the big tree column kind of thing. That is, I mean, I'm not saying it's a fucking negative against the game, really. I'm clutching at straws. I'm just trying to be, like, you know, fair, like, you know, what are the negative points to the game? And I'm struggling. It's literally scraping the bottom of the barrel, trying to clutch at fucking straws for it, man. I'm struggling. I can't think of much. Well, I mean, you could say, well, maybe it was big and it was confusing. It's like, well, not really. You know, it's meant to be big and it's meant to be confusing. And the map is done very well. Like, that map could have been so fucking useless. Just so hard to, like, read what the fuck is going on and what the area is about and where you're going and shit. Where you've been, what to do, where and shit. But it's not. The map was very clear and very easy to control and, like, just swing around and do shit. Controls were fucking fine. The visor modes could have been an annoyance, but were used correctly. They weren't overused just for, like, gimmick or anything like that. They were used alright. They were used in the right areas. Used for puzzles and combat here and there, and, you know, like, used in the correct times. I don't see a problem with that. No, I honestly, like I say, I'm not saying it's the perfect fucking game, you know, but, you know, 100%, you know, without flaw. But I gotta be honest, I mean, I'm sure there must be a flaw here and a flaw there and stuff like that, but I just can't think of very much. It was very, very fucking good. Very good, and I struggle to think of many bad things. I really do. No, no. You can say maybe it was long, but that's not a bad thing. It's a game being long's only a bad thing if you weren't enjoying it, or if it was just rinsing and repeating shit. And it never felt samey. It didn't feel like, you know, like areas were deliberately protracted out for extra like time or anything like that. No, it was very, very, very solid, very enjoyable. I can see why folk wanted me to play that over the years and stuff, and it should not be that long between the second and the third one, neither. Cannot see it being that long. Very, very good. Excellent. Fucking excellent. Very enjoyable. Open up, open up, open up! Oh, it's just points. Alright, dude. What's up, OTG? Not much, dude. We just finished Metroid Prime. How are you tonight? Very, very good. Feeling much better. I'm just sitting here taking a massive yes. I'm just sitting here taking a massive yes. Watching you stream. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tell me, what could be better, my friend? Not much. Not much. If it was a very satisfying yes, then I can't think of many things more satisfied. Thank you very much for some points. Like I said, nice to see you around, dude. Oh, no, wait, I just thought of something. Here we go, I thought of something. The only thing that I could say was slightly disappointing was I mean, maybe there's a better use for them in higher difficulties, but at least on the difficulty I played there, the alternate fires on the other weapons, except for the regular cannon, were a bit underwhelming. Like, did I ever use the lightning gun to kill anything? Did I ever use the flamethrower to kill anything? I don't think the ice beam even had like a super mode to it, or so I guess the super modes were a bit underwhelming. Like I say, scratching like fuck at that barrel, man. Really, really, just get to the bottom of that barrel and keep fucking digging, man. Just keep digging. There's nothing wrong with that game. It's fucking great. Period. Very fucking solid. Don't even bother to try find the fucking flaws. It's fucking very good. Very, very good. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly fucking did, as was quite obvious. It was like fucking 20 minutes there of trying to figure out something that might have been against the game, but not succeeding in doing so. Just 20 minutes of swoon added on to the 20 hours of swoon. There's been a lot of fucking good games this year. Hell of a lot of good games. So as I say, dudes, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers for all the tips and the subs. Really, really appreciated and awesome, you guys. Especially throughout the entirety of Metroid Prime there. Absolutely amazing. Really, really amazing. Thank you very much, guys. And I shall catch you next time. See you, dudes. There we go, that should do it for the HTSF. I shall, there was something else I wanted to do. I mean, it's pretty much the end of the stream for me there, dudes, but there was something else I wanted to do. The last stream. You don't need me to play the outro, sorry, the 100% ending, dudes. There's no point. You can go watch it on YouTube. I'll go watch it on YouTube myself later on. So, it's like, well, whose 100% ending am I going to watch? It's like, you know, there's probably a million of them and stuff like that. It's like, nah, let people watch it themselves and shit. Plus, they might want to actually watch it themselves. So let folk watch it themselves. Plus, I know you guys. You want me on YouTube so we can chain off on those stuff. It's like, nah, like I say, what was it? Yeah, that's it, yeah. There was tips at the end of... Oh, we can Wii U off. We can read the tips from last stream. I wanted to read the tips out for last stream because... well, not so much uncool of me, you know, I got fucked up. I got fucked up royal. But I didn't read the tips out, and this will not stand. This will not stand. What am I looking for now? Oh, yeah, I know. And... Bear with me just 1 minute, dudes. I am just navigating to the tip site so I can read the tips from last stream. Sign in? Sign in? Don't you know who I am? Oh, thank you very much, dude. Tips. Here we go. Oh, it's just points again. Thank you very much, dude. By the way, did you know Metal Gear Solid 2 HD collection has side missions called Snake Tales? Well, DuckTales for fucking Snake. I started them tonight. 5.5 hour side missions with Snake. No radar. Makes it challenging. I didn't know there was some side missions. I mean, I think some of the side mission content, like Metal Gear Rising, is a good example. Like all the extra missions and stuff like that, something that when I go back for a plus, I definitely have to do. Because obviously the plus version of the HTSF would be much shorter, because I'd not have to figure out anything. Probably would do at the time, because I've forgotten. But, like I said, that'd be the time to bottle in all the extra content and stuff like that. So yeah, if I ever go through Metal Gear Solid 2 again with the HD collection, I'll have a look at that, dude. 5.5 hours, not bad. Like I say, thank you very much, Russell Points. Very kind, sir, very kind. So where was the tips from last time? What was the... We're looking for... Ah, here we go. Here we go, I found them. Holy shit, where is... Where was the last tip that I can remember? Which one was it now? I can't remember what the last tip was. It wasn't that many. Well, there was quite a few at the end. But how many at the end? Right. I'm at the end of the list here. I just can't seem to remember. Oh wait, I remember. Marco's tip. I read out a couple of times. Yeah, so right, it is from this page. And then there was Misty Pony's tip, yep. And then a dark... I think I've said a dark precursor, but yeah, well... I've been saying like a dark as in one word, but it's not, it's a dark precursor, I assume. Well, I think I'll start... I definitely read Marco's tip. I definitely remember reading Marco's tip. So I'm going to start from Misty Pony's there. I'm going to start from Misty Pony. That was the one just after Marco. Because I was speaking Marco, I definitely read Marco's out a couple of times. So I'm going to start from Misty Pony's one here. Misty Pony, if I've entertained even one person, this has been entirely worth it. I may average 5 views a stream or video, but those 5 make me extremely happy. I just want to share what I love with people. That's the best way of going about it. That's the best way of going about it with the playthroughs and streams and stuff like that. You should be doing it for your own entertainment first. And if you're doing it for that, not for like popularity or gain or anything else like that, you're always going to have fun. You never lose. You're always going to have fun. Good shit, good shit. Thank you very much, Mr. Pony. A dark precursor. HTSF got me to play video games again. I was too busy to game during college, but your videos inspired me to play again. Good shit, dude. Good shit. It was HTSF that got me back into single player. I gotta be honest, I didn't play a single player game for bloody ages before HTSF. I didn't play a single player game for like a decade almost. Only multiplayer. HTSF got me back into it. They've also helped me through hard times. So many. Many thanks and cheers. Thank you very much, Dark Precursor. Very, very kind, sir, and kind words. Like I say, glad to hear that, glad to hear. Mr. J91, hi, sir, OTG, it's me, Anonymous, from, that one time the tip you saying I watched your vid since Ultimate Doom. I remember that, I remember Anonymous, and the Ultimate Doom thing. Don't say sorry, mate, we all understand you, dude. Just keep playing and have fun. I must have still been there at this point, but slightly starting to taper off. Thank you very much, Mr. J. Norwegian Wolf, good God, man, how hammered are you right now? I seem to remember that was probably might have been the last tip I read. Because I think I took it as like a challenge. For some reason, I've got like serious drinking bravado, I don't know why. I've got like serious drinking bravado, and I think I took that as like some kind of challenge, like how hammered are you right now? It was like, you're obviously not hammered enough, like you've not been drinking enough. I took it as like some kind of fucking challenge. And then I chugged the fucking vodka, didn't I? And that's when shit went down. And I don't think I saw a single tip after that. I saw that people had tipped, but I couldn't read the fucking screen, man. I could not even read the screen. So I had no idea how many and, you know, what was being said. Well, like I said, for some reason I took that as some kind of challenge. I don't know why. I apologise, Norwegian Wolf. Yeah, it was obviously not meant as it's quite clear English. It's not a challenge. You know? We are going to need a fund for a liver transplant at this point. Still, praise the fail. Hashtag over the baby. Norwegian Wolf is over the baby hashtag. Thank you very much, Norwegian Wolf. Was not a challenge. It was not a challenge. Outlaw. LOL came into the stream on ramble time. Kind of. It was, I don't know if it was a ramble as such as a descent. It's certainly going down by that point. I love it. Use this to buy Claire some more fancy bread. Oh, I think I remember the fancy bread. It's nice bread, is that? I've got some in there. After I've done stream, I'm gonna go fucking have some. That's gonna be nice. Nice for me. Nice for Liam. That's gonna be nice. Well, thank you very much, Outlaw. And GC. I think GC's around tonight, aren't you, as well, dude? I think a few of these folk are. The rant is strong with this one. That's coming off the back of a fucking half-hour rant at the end of Metroid. It wasn't a rant, really. A ramble, but still. Thank you very much, GC. Very kind as always, dude. What else do we have? Alpha Centauri. Been playing Sonic on Smash 3DS. It's too fast for me. Sonic is too fast for fucking every motherfucker. You want to try you want to try punishing Sonic, like online? It's not too bad if you like against Europeans, but if it's a bit laggy, it's very, very difficult to punish them. Because a Sonic can get away with like a two-move wonder, bit like Little Mac. You can get away against intermediate and lower players. And I'm not saying I'm intermediate, I'm still very much beginner when it comes to Smash. But got some technical fucking knowledge, you know. I've got my ear low to the ground on the forums and stuff like that, so I read up and stuff and absorb as much as I can. And it's not like Sonic and Mac are that strong. I mean, they're good. They're good characters and stuff like that, but it's not like they're as strong as what they appear. It's more on the lines of 9 times out of 10 you play on mega stages that are just flat. So they get an advantage on flat stages to begin with. Secondly, the lag factor favours their kind of fast style. You don't really need to aim with Mac and Sonic. You just need to do. So the lag favours the fast character. I know it sounds weird to say, like, well, if it's a fast character, wouldn't it be harder to control and harder to do stuff? Not really, because it leads me into the third point about Mac and Sonic. They play very similar in this kind of regard. They do two things. The average Mac and average Sonic will only have 2 moves they do from 0% to the point that they KO you. Pretty much. They'll use the same 2 moves over and over and over and over and over. It's a dash attack, running dash attack. They'll both do that, both Mac and Sonic, exactly the same. Running dash attack. That is, you can do like a flowchart of it. Are you in danger? Yes. Roll like a motherfucker until you're out of danger. Once again, go back to the flowchart. Are you in danger? In fact, you know what? I'm going to draw you a fucking flowchart of it right now. To MS Paint. Accessories. Where's paint? Paint. Right, here we go. Here we go, right. Add window capture. Paint. Right, here we go. Right. Let's just move this window so you can get the full... In fact, you know what? It's absolutely fine where it is. It's absolutely fine where it is there. That will do. That will do. Right. Right, yeah, here we go. Right, I'm gonna draw you the, well, I can't see stream chat at the moment, dude, so I'll just be a minute, right. Size. We need a big old thick brush. Right, here we go, right. In fact, no, I don't, I'm typing. Oh, well, what's it, fucking... Right. Right, here we go, here we go. Are you getting hit? I want more text. Yes. No. Right. Are you getting hit? If not... Sorry, if you are getting hit, roll like fuck. If you're not getting hit, then... dash attack. Here we go. Did dash attack hit? Yes. No. Right, okay, let's start to draw some lines. Get some lines in on this motherfucker. Right. I need a brush. Is this right? No, that's a pencil. I need a brush. Here we go. Just fucking... Have some fucking... Right, here we go. I can't use a fucking mouse for shit when it comes to drawing stuff. Right, here we go. Oh, thank you very much, dude. Whoever that may be. Thank you very much. Dash attack. Something like that. Right, and after, if you did it with your dash attack, then you're probably gonna fucking go into side B. And then, after that, I can go back to the brush. I always stick, brush. What? Oh, enough text. Enough text. Enough text. Right, here we go, brushes. And then back to the beginning again. There you go. That is basically, if you want to play Little Mac or Sonic to an intermediate level, probably win more games than you lose. Especially if you play for glory. Like the online kind of like matchmaking kind of thing. That flowchart will serve you seriously well. I'm not even fucking... There's no soul or involved. There's no soul or, you know, fucking like... It's just how it is. That flowchart, playing Mac or Sonic... like that, that will seriously fucking work out well. Like I said, that's not soul, that's not exaggeration, that is how it is. Why can't I move this motherfucker?